everybody. I'm Theresa Schwerin, and I'm going to share the work that we did with public libraries to engage their communities in GLOBE Eclipse. But you know what I'm really excited about is to introduce two of the libraries that I worked with who are here at the annual meeting. And I'd ask Kelly and Vivian. I think Vivian sneaked out of the room, but Kelly March, if you could stand up. Let's see you. Kelly March is with Neoga Public Library System in Western New York State. And Vivian Bird, who I think many of you saw earlier today, is with Los Angeles Public Library. Talk to them. They are doing incredible work to engage their communities in science. So what we did from July 2023 through May 2024, partnered with over 100 US public libraries to engage their communities in both the October 2023 annular eclipse and the April 2024 total solar eclipse. And so we recruited and selected the libraries based on diversity. Diversity geographically, we wanted libraries both on and off the path of totality or annularity, the audiences that they served and their plans to engage their community and the type of programs that they were going to offer. The libraries committed to offer at least one program using GLOBE Eclipse. They also committed to doing at least one webinar and training with us to do that. And what we provided was a library kit that they could use to offer programs, 8 webinars, 6 office hours, and a base camp for ongoing discussions. And so the kits that we provided for them, these are the 4 items that were in the kits. And we talked to librarians like Vivian Bird to see what would be most useful to the libraries. So we wanted a piece that would help to promote their programs. So the bilingual Globe Observer card that many of you had that Heather Mortimer designed. They got a 100-pack of those. They got a 100-pack each of the English and the Spanish Sky Window, very simple activity that they could do. Thanks to the UCAR Center for Science Education, they provided thousands of the elementary Globe Clouds books. And there comes Vivian Bird. Vivian, raise your hand. Vivian's the other library that I worked with. So they provided, each library got 100 each of the English and the Spanish language books. And they got the earth temperature thermometer that they could use to take the observations. And we didn't do it alone. It takes a village. So we worked with the NASA at My Library project, and they helped us to recruit the libraries within 2 weeks. We had almost 200 applications. Globe Mission Earth with Kevin's project. Kevin provided the infrared thermometers to not just do the air temperature observations, but also surface temperature during the eclipses, and provided training. And he also supported our webinars and our office hours. The Eclipse Soundscapes Citizen Science Project, which was looking at how an eclipse impacts animal behavior. We partnered with them. And the NASA Scope Project, which engages scientists with the NASA science activation community. It's a collection of projects that are doing NASA science education. And so they provided a mini grant to Dr. Valerie Johnson, who Trina Farrell from our Goddard partner worked with her, for her to engage historically Black colleges and universities along the path of totality to engage their campuses in doing GLOBE Eclipse. And I also wanted to point out, everybody on the stage was involved in this project as well. It took a lot of people to really do this well. So these are the locations of the libraries. The ones that have a little blue diamond, they did GLOBE Eclipse. They got the GLOBE Eclipse kit. The ones that are orange, they got both the GLOBE Eclipse kit and Eclipse Soundscapes. And the ones in green got both, they were the ones that did GLOBE surface temperature, Kevin's surface temperature, as well as GLOBE air temperature. So we got really nice distribution across the country. And Simon, I'm watching you for the 2 minutes. So what we found, we asked the libraries how well they felt, how well prepared they felt, what programs they did, what kind of programs. They did programs for kids to seniors. So really from K to gray is who they did programming for. They did just for the April eclipse, over 350 programs at 58 libraries, reached over 32,000 of their patrons. So they had a really big footprint in terms of engaging people in NASA science and in GLOBE science. This is just, some libraries did lots of programs. Some did 1 or 2. This library had Solar Fest events on Saturday, on every day, up to 8 events that they did GLOBE Eclipse as a part of. And some of the things that we learned, the power of the NASA brand, and this is just one real quick story. One of the libraries, she had an after-school Skywatchers Club, and she told the kids, "You're working for NASA." And she could hear one of the kids telling his parent as he was leaving, "Mom, I work for NASA." But you know what? 2 days later, she got her NASA satellite cloud match. She sent an email to the teacher with a note to read to the kids. They had evidence that they worked for NASA, and that was pretty cool. So, and the really good thing, most of these libraries in the survey, 90% of them said they want to keep doing GLOBE. So I think that was a great message. Thank you.
So I know we don't have time for questions now, but come find any of us if you have questions afterwards. But I think this demonstrates the power of GLOBE to reach to traditional school audiences, to older learners, to libraries, and I think also the power of something like the Eclipse to kind of grab people and bring them into GLOBE and hopefully keep them going with GLOBE later on. So thank you, and yeah, back to the next thing.